If you are a newcomer, if you are just joining us for the first time, just write newcomer. Newcomer. Just write newcomer. I'm waiting for that to be done. Okay, while that is going on, I want to especially welcome and hand over the invisible microphone to the presenter of the night. To the presenter of the night is a young man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Aye Juni. Thank you. Thank you for joining. I can assure you that your coming here is a testimony already. Mr. Success Uzochukwu, you're welcome. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining. Suremi Ewasiu, you're welcome. I can see you. Ahmed, you're welcome. Techno BF7, you're welcome. I can't see your name. I will be glad if you can modify to your name. I want to identify you by your name. Ibrahim Fatima, you are a newcomer. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining. I want you to sit back and enjoy the training. It is going to be a wonderful one. Azinonet is a special program that God has given to us through a wonderful man, Mr. Enoch Azibotu. You'll get to see him in the course of the presentation. But for now, I want us to commence. But before we commence, I would like Madam Timi Emmanuel to open us in prayer. Madam Timi Emmanuel, are you here? If you are here, kindly unmute yourself and give us an opening prayer.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Okay, can we pray? Father, we thank you for once again another opportunity to be abreast of what you have given to us. This unique idea, we don't take it lightly. We appreciate you, Father, for all that you are to us. Thank you for our admin, our CEO. Thank you for all our leaders. Thank you for all our invitees today. And thank you for today's presentation that is going to be fruitful. And we are going to keep expanding and growing. Thank you for all that you are to us. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Please, if you can hear, type amen in the comment section, in the chat button. Type amen. Thank you so much, Madam Timi Emmanuel, for that brief prayer. Thank you so much. Tonight, by the special grace of God, the one whom the Lord has blessed in his hand to pilot the affairs of a great team in the system of Azinonet is the one that will be presenting tonight. I am talking about no other person but the Ikenka one of Azinonet in the person of Dr. Godson Onyoko. Dr. Godson, you're highly welcome to tonight's meeting. You have the invisible microphone to commence the presentation tonight. Thank you. Dr. Godson, are you here?
Yes, very much loaded here. I'm here, fully ready. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Thompson Ebong, though you didn't call your name in the course of your introduction, but I'm very sure that a lot of people know you. Mr. Thompson Ebong is a leader in Azinonet, and I want to appreciate you for such a wonderful introduction and keeping the house so warm and amazing. I want to celebrate you. All right. Tonight, I come with so much excitement. I come with so much vibe, so much power. In fact, I want to use tonight as a night of a new beginning. You know, I want to start this Azinonet all afresh again. Maybe I'll be sleeping all along. Maybe I've not been up to the best of my potentials. And then I have seen that it can really get more beautiful and better. All right. And so if you are here and this is the first time you are joining us, or you have not joined Azinonet yet, I want you to use the comment section and type first timer. So I want to see the first timers in this meeting. I want to give you a special shout out. And then whoever have invited you here will be very glad to see you. And not just that, I know you will flow with us powerfully. Yes, I have the person with the device Samsung. He says first timer. I have Oyejuni, say first timer. Success Uzuchukwu, first timer. Coretta, first timer. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So I want to see the first timers who are joining this meeting for the first time. Yes, it's a beautiful one. I have some persons who will be joining me upstage in the course of this meeting. I have the person who led us in the opening prayer, Madam Timi Emmanuel. In the course of this presentation, she's going to find herself with the invisible microphone, and she's going to speak to us as we progress. Even our dear CEO will also speak to us. All right, so CEO, roll your swivel chair towards the side of this Zoom meeting, and please unmute your mic so that we can flow together. I'm really so much excited this evening because I know that this program is going to shoot us very, very high. Again, a special announcement. If you try to bring in your guest into this meeting and you're finding it difficult, maybe because we have hit the 100 participant mark, kindly use the link to the YouTube live broadcast. All right, right now is appearing on your WhatsApp. For members, you can copy it and send it to your invited guests who are finding it difficult to connect to this live broadcast. All right, I will be very, very much happy seeing those who are trying to connect with us on YouTube. That being said, I'm super excited. Like I said earlier, I come this evening with a new vibe, so much excitement, so much energy. Yes, say energy. Yes, I have this energy. Please, if you can hear me loud and clear, use the comment section. I say energy, 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 energy. Yes, there's so much energy in this house. I can't just contain it. I can't just hold it together. I can't just enjoy it myself. It is radiating. It is contagious. It is trying to bring everyone into that magnetic fluid that is catapulting Azinonet into the next realm. I was walking down to my house as I tried to stroll through this evening, and I got this inspiration that in no distant time, I pick it like 5 months, we're going to have an exponential growth in this amazing system. So much energy is in me right now because I can see an amazing future where all my financial struggles, all my financial dreams are going to be perfectly handled. All right. So I'll be putting up my screen as I take you through this amazing presentation. Yes, so much energy flying in the house, so much energy, so much energy, so much energy. Madam Timi say, wow, I am feeling it. Yes, so much energy. Right now, someone is about changing the round, the level, and some heavy money will be dropping into someone's account. Wow, through this amazing contribution, you can imagine that. So much energy is coming, so much energy is here. All right, so please try as much as possible to stay in a place, an environment where you will not get a negative vibe. All right, be in a place where you can get this flow very well, where you can get this very well. It's very important. All right. So Coach Mirabel, thank you so much for that fire, energy. Thank you so much. I am seeing this and I am so much excited. So much excited. So I'll be pulling up my screen, like I said earlier, and Madam Timi, don't leave me here. Please stay on the loop because I will be calling you up to help me take part of this meeting. I so much love your energy. Coach Mirabel, you have I'm trying to flow into your realm right now. So please try and stick with me because I love this energy, right? I love the energy and I want to sustain it. So I'm pulling up my screen right now, all right? So when you see my screen, of course, from my auxiliary device, I am seeing that you can see my screen very clear. And the logo you're seeing here is Azinonet. Azinonet. The man you're hearing his voice is a man who have seen Azinonet in and out. Yes, I have enjoyed Azinonet. I don't just know Azinonet. I don't just feel it. I don't just read it. I don't just do it, but I am enjoying Azinonet. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it in a very, very massive way. All right? In a very massive way. My name is Dr. Godson Onyuko. I'm an Azinonet. Yes, fully baptized, immersed. Yes, in the Azinonet contribution scheme, in the Azinonet contribution system, in the Azinonet contribution project. Round 15 is very close. It's closer to me now than when I started. Round 15 is closer than when I started Azinonet in May this year. I started Azinonet when even my closest friends and family members said no to this amazing project. All right. Let me take off that mic that is vibrating on this edge. All right. When everywhere seems to be a kind of so discouraging, so discouraging. That was when I said yes to Azinonet. I said yes to Azinonet when there were no testimonies. Yes, the testimonies were very slim, very few. Like Madam Temi Emmanuel had some testimonies then, and a handful of them. There was no big testimony like it is now, right? And so I got into this system, and I knew that the system is good. You know, when you see something that is good, genuine, legit, you don't need a soothsayer or a babalawo, like we call it in Nigeria. You don't need such a person to throw carries on the floor and tell you that this will work for you. No. Or you need to go to one man of God to tell you that, oh, the future is bright or the future is not bright. I put the things down and analyze them, and I discovered that Azinonet is what I've been waiting for all along. Yes. I said, no, I won't waste time on this. I won't sleep on it. I need to get going. That was in May 2024. Like, the story is going to be told by so many lips. I joined Azinonet and started pushing it. And today, I've climbed round 1. I've chopped that money. I've done round 2. I've chopped that money. I've done round 3. Chop that money. Round 4. Chop that money. Round 5. Chop that money. And not just in one account, in multiple accounts, that today, I know only the CEO can bear the witness to this one, that I've capped over 4 million naira from Azinonet. I mean, over 4 million naira income from Azinonet. How do you feel that one? Something I started in May this year has changed the financial trajectory. And I can feel it from here that in the next 5 months, I'm going to double or triple that figure. If this is inspirational to you, if this is inspiring, please kindly use the chat box. I say, I can feel it. Use the chat box. I say, I can feel it. Use the chat box. I say, wow, I want to hear you say it. All right. I want to feel that vibe from your end. So that's me on a nutshell. And I am eligible. Yes, I'm in the right position to tell you what Azinonet is all about. All right. And I'm not slowing it down. At the end of this presentation, we'll hear testimonies from some amazing individuals, some top leaders that are going to share their own testimony, how their journey have been, how they have fared. We won't waste much time on the presentation itself, but we're going to spend time talking where people are going to talk to us, how they have fared in Azinonet, when it seems to be so blank, but they have been able to become pathfinders and they have breakthrough. Tonight, we're going to hear directly from the CEO of Azinonet. He's going to speak to us in the next 5 minutes. So by 8:30, the CEO of Azinonet will be rounding up his speech. So he's here, his microphone is open, and I know you want to hear the thunder voice of our CEO, the voice that shakes mountains, the voice that makes someone to say, yes, my financial dreams can be achieved. Let's give our CEO a standing ovation wherever you are. With your comments, with your reactions, let's welcome our dear CEO as I hand over the visible microphone to no other person, the man who have shown me the path to becoming financially free, the man who have helped me to know that it is possible to become financially free through a smart system. No other person than Mr. Enoch Azigbotu. Sir, you have the floor. Thank you very much. Yes, I can see the welcome. I can see the welcome. I can see the welcome. A lot of people are welcoming us. They're welcoming the CEO. All right, so your microphone is on. You can go ahead.
Hello, Ikenga.
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear, sir.
Sorry, I just went to the restroom, so I didn't get some information for the past a few minutes.
All right, sir, you have the next 5 minutes to give us a very short word of assurance that where we are is the right place, that what we are doing is the right thing, and we have the best plan available. You have the next 5 minutes, sir. Thank you.
All right, good evening, the one and irrepressible Ikenga one of Azinonet, Dr. Ambassador Godson Onyoko. I will not forget to acknowledge the immense support of the mama of Azinonet, Mrs. Timi Emmanuel, and of course, the man who have invented the very contagious laughter for Azinonet, the Azinonet money farmer. And every other one, Coach Mirabel, everyone that has been so passionate and so focused about Azinonet. My name remains Mr. Enoch Azigbotu. By the special grace of God, I am your privileged CEO. I call it privilege because I do not consider myself as somebody that is special. I do not claim any superior knowledge. I see myself as somebody who was privileged by God to bet a vision. God definitely will want to use somebody. Whenever I want to start a new thing, he will look for somebody to use, just as he used Moses and so many other persons that we know that occupy a unique place in history. And maybe God saw my heart and he felt that I needed to use him to create something that would put a smile on the faces of Nigerians and Africa at large. So that is the way I see myself. And so I assure you that Azinonet is here to stay. Azinonet is a money system. If you are here on this call, or you are following us on any of the social media platforms, I want you to take Azinonet very seriously. One, not very many persons have opportunity of this kind coming their way every now and then. For every person, most people, they have unique opportunities to change their life. And for some persons, it comes only once. But some persons will have it 2, twice, and 3 times, not very many. So if you're on this call, in this age and time of your experience, Azinonet is one unique opportunity that you must not allow to slip by. Those who have spent some time in the Azinonet system, they understand exactly what I'm saying. Azinonet certainly and most definitely is not a get-rich-quick program. We are not a Ponzi scheme, so we do not promise anybody money without effort. But we promise you that if you follow our plan, depending on your speed, you will most definitely become a multi-millionaire. And the most important thing, the most interesting thing about Azinonet is that if you follow our plan, when you attain the status of a millionaire, you will never come down. You can only grow from there. We spent 3 years to build this system. Azinonet is not an afterthought kind of project. We spent 3 years to research. After the research, we went into the building and the development of the technology that we are using. And we also went through all the government regulatory agencies, of which Mr. Godson or Dr. Godson is going to show to you. What I'm saying is that Azinonet is a thoroughly researched and certified project. And we are first of its kind anywhere around the world. A little about myself. I have been in the public service. I have once worked in the National Assembly. My last public service was in the office of the governor of Delta States from 2015 to 2019. In fact, Dr. Godson visited me in government house when I was still there. And so this is actually my life ambition. And my desire is to use Azinonet to empower millions of persons. Believe you me, if you don't take Azinonet seriously, I give you a few months, somebody who care about your financial welfare will come talk to you about Azinonet. So let it be that now that you have you have come in contact with the money system, let it be that you will be the one that will take this good news to those who care, those you care about their financial well-being. For us, we are on a mission. Few years down the line, we want to walk the streets of the towns and cities of this nation, from the north to the south, from the east to the west. And we want to see people in their millions and in their hundreds and in their thousands that are making a living out of it. So sit down quietly as Dr. Godson take you through the process. Have your biro and pen, and at the end of the day, you'll be given opportunity to take to ask your questions, and answers will be provided. In essence, take this business very seriously. I am an alumnus of the University of London. I actually hold a degree in International Business, University of London. And as alumnus of University of London, we are at the forefront finding solution to societal problems. This is my modest effort of finding a solution to the poverty crisis in Africa. And of course, charity begins at home. We are barely a few months, we already have calls from the diaspora, from other African countries and all that, but we told them that we won't come until we have been able to help ourselves. When we have been able to raise multi-millionaires in this country, then we can come to your country and tell you that this is what we've been able to do in our country, so we have come to help you. So Azinonet is actually a pan-African. You can even take it as a pan-global project. But charity begins at home. We want to empower ourselves in this country, then we can take the gospel to elsewhere. Thank you, Dr. Godson, for giving me the privilege to speak to our people tonight as I pass over the invisible microphone back to you. Thank you, sir.
Wow, 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 wow. What an amazing speech. Thank you so much, CEO. You retain the tempo, the energy with some amazing words that melt my heart. This is good. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Please, can you just use the chat box and say thank you, sir? Powerful, powerful, amazing. Use those words. Use those words. Yes, I want to see those powerful words appreciating our CEO. Thank you so much. 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 Yes. All right. We are just 8:35 at my time. And don't worry, we're not going to take much of your time. The presentation is here already. And I want to assure you that we have speakers, top speakers, who are going to do justice to this presentation, right? So without wasting much time, don't expect I'm going to take you through the slide. Don't worry. I have someone that is breathing right now. She's breathing. She's called the mother of Azinonet, Madam Azinonet. She is going to just open it up to us in the best language we can understand. All right. So without wasting much time, Madam Timi Emmanuel, you are here to share with us the few slides of Azinonet and how the system works in a nutshell. You have the next 20 to 25 minutes to do that as we move ahead. Thank you very much. The floor is yours, and you have the invisible microphone to take care of that for us. Thank you very much. You can also share your screen as your mic is being unmuted. Thank you very much.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. Dr. Gustin,
Good evening.
the fire you're burning in this house is something else.
Yeah.
I was waiting to hear from you. I was waiting to hear from you, to hear that thing that was making you to shout like that this night.
I know you are expecting something.
You know me, I'm
All
always eager
right.
to learn. It's not by title,
You
no.
go
It's not,
ahead.
it's not by title. It's your result. So congratulations. You know, you were talking
Thank
about how
you.
you came in May. I was thinking it's even in March. I remember I saw you at my back in level 3. Before I know it, I had level 4, I had level 5, I had level Dr. Gustin. Please carry me along, go. I'm so sorry, everyone.
They call that one energy. They call it energy, speed. That's what success need. Success need energy and speed. Yeah.
I'm so sorry. My children are kind of awake, and they are going to be making some noise on the background, but please bear with me. I'm actually running away from where they are, kind of. Okay, I'm going to be very, very fast so that I can round up. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Esteemed CEO, sir, thank you so much once again for that word of assurance. And all our senior leaders in the house, congratulations, everybody. We are 100 on the dot. And I'm going to be sharing my screen. My name again is Mrs. Timi Emmanuel. I'm the Azinonet mama, Madam Azinonet. That's what I call myself. It took me a long time before I gave myself this title. And I'm so excited that I finally got a name for myself, because I was hearing Dr. Ikenga one. I was hearing the money farmer. I was hearing the xenologist and all the rest. Okay, let's go there. So I'm bold to say I am Madam Azinonet. I'm speaking to you live from Bayelsa State. And I believe that you are all hearing me and you're seeing my screen. Dr. Gustin, can you confirm that my screen is seen?
Yes, well confirmed. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. So we have just listened to a beautiful speech by same CEO, the CEO. He took his time to use 3 years to research about this project, and here we are with a license, Azinonet Limited, and also a license with Skumol in EFCC, because we are going to be dealing with a lot of figures, big figures. So we don't want you to be arrested or invited by EFCC. Where are you getting this money from? We are real people, okay? And then we went further to take a certificate or a trademark with Federal Ministry of Trade and Investments. And we are described as e-commerce and digital Esusu. All these dates and findings, you can actually do your research. And this is the document, the last document that we have, which is a literary work stating that Azinonet is the first digital contribution. Okay, so I want you to take your time to find out, do your research and all. Our core value is sincerity of purpose, and our goals and objective is to raise financially stable families, which we're already doing. Over 1,000 families already are benefiting from Azinonet. Okay, our action is a digital contribution system in USD, Osusu or Ajo or Dashe or Itibe, depends on the dialect that you have, but the statement is contribution. And this system is already changing lives all over the country and even beyond. Already, Our head office in Warri, from Warri to Bayelsa, to Benin, to Lagos, to Abuja, to Port Harcourt. These are head office, C26 F&J Plaza, opposite Safari Pharmacy by Police Post, Oruworu, Warri, Delta State. We are introducing you to a beautiful life using the Azinonet system. And I'll just run through this briefly. But one thing we want to assure you in Azinonet, we want to move you from the left-hand side, employee, self-employed, business owner, to investor. Because we are looking at the money you're going to gather from Azinonet. Some people say, just money, money, money. There's no product, there's nothing. So what are you people doing? We want to show you how you have dreams, you have desires, things you want to achieve. And financial limitations have been one thing that have brought a lot of people, not to achieving their dreams. We are from the Bible that talks about the poor man that had a vision. He helped the city, but he didn't have money. So we want you to be that man that have the wisdom and also have the money in your pocket, to achieve that your dream. So Azinonet is showing you how you can raise the money you need for that your vision. So let's go there. We are like-minded people that are familiar with the contribution system, and we are using the Azinonet platform as a means to achieve our desires. So we are doing Osusu Ajo contribution, and I want to show you how it works. Say ready, ready, ready. You can type on the chat box, ready, ready, ready. I'm ready to learn. I'm ready to know how it works. I'm ready, ready, ready. Now, I'm going to show you a picture. This picture talks about the local contribution where you have a few persons come together and then they contribute, They can be few persons or they may be as large as this. And what they do is they meet on a particular day and then they contribute certain figure. It's almost like they are doing savings. If you look at what they do, they are just saving up what they are making and then they withdraw it at a particular time. But Azinonet say, let's show you the future of contribution. So Azinonet is the future of contribution. And what we do here is you're going to do a registration. Registration is free. Your name, phone number, email address, bank details is free. And then you are going to contribute your first contribution and your only contribution, which is $10. And in exchange of 1.5 is 15,000 naira equivalent. Okay. Once you do that, you are activating your board. This board is a board of $10 board, and this board is you and 6 persons that make up this board, because Azinonet works with 7 persons. Our structure is 7 persons. Now, if you are in this board, you are the person on green at the top. Everyone is the beginner of his board. And then you have 2 persons that your link is going to register with. It's only 2 persons your link can register. Okay, so once that is done, you're going to show these 2 persons what you just did. And I'm going to show you how you're going to achieve this, So once these 2 persons on red bring in their 2, register their 2 persons, that's the 4 persons on green. And you are qualified for your first payout in Azinonet. So simple and easy, Now, your board is completed. We say congratulations for being a qualifier of round 1. You are moving to round 2. And what will happen at first is that your board will be credited with $36, an exchange rate of 1.5, that is 54,000. Already, the company has already collected their admin charge. So what you have is 54,000 naira. Now, this figure, 54,000 naira, sets you on a journey. And the journey is you are going to move to the next round with 30,000, and then you are going to withdraw 24,000. So that means you have already contributed for your second round. You don't need to go and bring extra money. You just do that as easy as it is, automated. You don't need to go and start thinking, how am I going to raise 30,000? Okay, can I take all the 54,000 and go home and come back and tell stories? No, we don't do that here. Azinonet says, just follow what we have set for you, and definitely you're going to be enjoying the process. Okay, so this process continues, and you are going to receive your first payouts in level 2, because why? Since you contributed, you are qualified to receive from level 2, but you're going to wait for your 6 persons that joined in level 1 to also do what you just did, they will contribute in level 2 and come and meet you. Once they meet you, you're going to do an upgrade and also going to withdraw. Every level you are upgrading with the particular amount times 2 of where you're coming from, and then you are withdrawing. So if you add up all that, you're going to get 45,000 in level 2. Level 3, you're going to get 90,000. Level 4, 180,000. Level 5, 375. Level 6, 750. Level 7, 1.5. Level 8, 3 million. Remember, the money keeps doubling as you keep going, but not without work, please. You're going to work with your team to achieve this. Now, times 2 of where you're coming from, level 9 is 6 million. Level 10 is 12 million. Level 11, 24 million. Level 12 is 48 million. 13, 96 million. 14, 192 million. And then level 15 is 384 million. You're going to learn to expand your vision when you're working with Azinonet, okay? And now, if you add up all that you have made, it's over 767,964,000. That's what you are going to make accumulatively for one account. This is for one account, because if you're doing multiple accounts, that means it's times 2, times 3, times 7, times whatever number of accounts that you have. That is enjoyment galore. Okay, so with that kind of figure in your hand, definitely you're going to be changing, some status, changing some things in your life, your family, achieving that your dream, going on vacation, have good relationship with someone, and also you're going to be doing, some pampering. You can take yourself on trips. And as Azinonet say, congratulations for completing level 15. We are giving you a brand new car, okay? And definitely you can give back to society, okay? You're going to do charity, okay? Now, as Azinonet, we have a strong, robust system. What we do is 80% to go ahead and invite to our meetings. Like tonight, the house is full. A lot of persons have done their invitation, and I'm taking my time to explain to them what we are doing here. And I know they are interested, and they're going to get back to you that invited them to get registered. So just be ready to welcome them back. And every one of you that are hearing my voice, this our structure is helping us already. So don't feel that, how am I going to do it? We are here to support you, okay? And this is our back office, how it looks like. You can monitor your system from wherever you are, check your team members to the least level, okay? And then we are showing you how to leverage. Successful people are people that work with leveraging, okay? So, like I said before, you can do multiple accounts, but you must have different email, different phone number, different username, but the bank details can be the same. Okay, our payment is instant. Every day we are receiving a lot, we're seeing a lot in the global group, and definitely yours is the next testimony. So I encourage you to come immediately, and I want to cash out in 1 week. That 1 week, I'm giving you enough time to stretch, but do well to cash out as fast as possible so that your testimony can be a booster for you. Okay, so we are giving you opportunity to break free from financial slavery. And also, I want you to make that decision today.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right. I want to appreciate you so much for the energy. Thank you so much. I have someone prepared to actually really talk to us about breaking free from financial slavery. Yes, about breaking free, about taking the right decision. And I know, Madam Timi, I know you are very good in explaining this, and nobody can deny the fact that he or she has been blessed with the knowledge of this amazing system. All right. So I'll be putting up my screen, and Coach Mirabel is behind. Coach Mirabel is here. I know you can see my screen. I know you can hear me. All right. You see this financial slavery, breaking free, the chain of bondage, that bondage of poverty. You see, making that decision and getting started in the right direction, taking the right step. Coach Mirabel, I know you are here. And I want you to tell our friends, to tell our guests what it means to get started. what it means for them to take the right step, what it means for them to do it now, and why speed and energy is required for them to take the right decision. Please, let's welcome no other person than Coach Mirabel. Thank you very much. Energy, 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 energy.
This your energy is putting all of us on fire this evening. Good evening, champions. Good evening, everyone in the house. Thank you. Thank you. The fire this night is really, really high, and it's captivating. Thank you. Welcome on board, all our newbies. We celebrate you. We want to appreciate the fact that you are here. And I want to tell you that you are not here by accident. Something made you click the link. You're actually looking for something more. You know that you can be better than who you are. And you know it's important that you add value to your life. And that's why you sought another means of income. And I tell you that presenting to you Azinonet, the very first digitalized Esusu in Nigeria and in Africa, is an amazing project, the newest of its kind. And you are not making a mistake, because today you are going to be saying yes to this opportunity that's going to transform your life to the life that you truly deserve, the life of financial freedom, where you do not need to wait for someone else to pay your bills, where you don't have to have sleepless nights over paying your children's school fees, paying rent, moving your dream to the very point where you want it to be. And so I want to tell you that the economy that we are, the environment that we are, the situation that we are in is not fair to poor people. Permit me to say this. I tell you, money answereth all things. And so
you are very right, Coach
yes.
Mirabel, you're right. I found that you just said now got to me. The economy, even the government is not fair to the
poor people.
Oh, I never before. Please, if you are listening to Coach Mirabel, use the chat box. If you are listening to Coach Mirabel, use the chat box. Say, I can never be poor. I will never be poor. Put it there so that the environment will not deal with you. Put it there. I will never be poor.
I will never be poor. Thank you for that. Thank you so much. I will never be poor. 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 I can see that. Even though most people will think that very worthy people are the politicians, those who are siphoning our taxpayers' money and all of that. But let me shock you that there are genuine means of income, and one of them is Azinonet. So you're going to be working with your head high, with all confidence, and your chest raised, because you know that you got your money through a genuine means from Azinonet, where millions and billions will be resting in your bank account. And that's why we got verified with EFCC. When such money are flying, nobody's going to question you, because we are validated and properly regularized. I want to congratulate you today that you count yourself so lucky that you're on this opportunity, because in the next 1 year, in the next 2 years, I tell you, you would have been that roadmap to financial breakthrough in your generation. May we point to you and say, thank you for leading me this way, because so many doors will be opened for this singular decision you are going to make this night, that you sign up on Azinonet and move yourself to just a common man. So one man who will make political decisions, who will make economic decisions, who will make financial decisions, not just for yourself and your immediate family, so people and generations who are related to you directly or indirectly. I congratulate you. I congratulate you. And I want you to go to the chat box and tell yourself, congratulations to me. Because this decision you're about to make today is going to make a shift in your life. And I tell you that your dreams are going to be battered. You're going to be moving at your own economy space. You're not going to be living according to this economy. It simply means that somebody said, do you know that I usually will buy a crate of egg? Now I can't even buy egg for my family at all. So 2 children will share 1 piece of egg. God forbid. It's not going to happen to you, Because
God forbid. God forbid. It can never happen. Not in my life. I can never, even if it's 1,000 per egg, I will buy it as long as day.
Exactly, Gidiba. You can see that. Why will I be sharing a piece of egg when you can decide to leave the eggs on the table and the children will eat as many as they want each day? You should live the life of your dream. It's enough to stop living like a mediocre. Those who are living a good life, they don't have two heads. They are not better than you. They are not brighter, finer, more handsome than you are. You are also battered to live the life of your dream. And this amazing opportunity has presented it to you. You will be financially free. You will live the life of your dream. You will travel as you want. You will build your own house the way you want it, in the center of the city where you prefer. You will travel the world. The key to getting started is getting started. You need to do it now. Don't wait. Congratulate yourself because you are in for a miraculous turnaround by virtue of leveraging on this amazing opportunity. If you can see the GTB account on the screen, write it down immediately. What are you waiting for? Make the payment. Once you make the payment, reach out. The first thing you must do is make payment. The moment payment is made, reach out to your upper. The first step is making payment. Have your receipt handy because you need to upload it. And payment is made directly to your bank account. Don't ask, how am I going to be paid? And interestingly, you're allowed to register more than one account. Interesting. So tell yourself congratulations, because one-time payment of 15,000 is going to take you to the zenith of earning 767 million naira in the next few years. Amazing, isn't it? Make that decision today. Sign up. Sign up immediately. Write the account number down. Make the payment and make that decision today. That decision that is going to transform you from things you have in your mind, those life you want to live, Azinonet to bring it to pass. Thank you so much, everyone. Congratulations again. One more time. Congratulations, and God bless us all.
Wow, 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 wow. I can't get it better than this, right? I can't get it better than this. Thank you so much, Coach Mirabel. I knew it. I knew you will kill it. I knew that whoever hears your voice and decide to continue in that half life will never be comfortable. Yes, I hate half life. I want to live life to the fullness. Thank you so much. And so the bank account is right now landing on the comment section, right? The bank account is landing on the comment section. And so if you are here and they said, send the bank account, send money to the bank account, it's 15,000 naira, send it. That's the company's corporate account, all right? I'm dropping it right now on the comment section already, all right? So copy it, and then send the money, 15,000 naira for one account, or 45,000 naira for 3 accounts, or 105,000 naira for 7 accounts, right? That's the account number right now on the comment section, all right? And I'll be posting it multiple times so that you can capture it, all right? Very, very important. If you don't make the decision, your children will live to ask you, where were you where Azinonet was changing lives? At every era, there is always an opportunity that will help you to become financially free. Opportunity waits for no man. And those who are called poor are people who pass over opportunity repeatedly. This one have come to your doorstep. This one have come at the best time. And I know you that I know, you, yes, you, I'm talking to you. You are not going to throw a blind eye to it. I know you are going to make the right decision. And on this note, I want to say thank you so much for listening. Thank you for giving us that attention. I'll be passing on the invisible microphone to our moderators, all right, who will take your question. If at all you have questions, I'll be passing the invisible microphone to them, who will help answer your question. If you have a question, all you need to do is to raise up your hand. And I'm seeing some persons who are already raising up their hands already. All right. So I will help to also join in the question and answer section, but I will be passing my microphone to Madam Timi Emmanuel. All right. Engineer Pagoski, your microphone is also unmuted. All right. Yes, Engineer Pagoski, your mic is unmuted. Mr. Thompson is
Thank you
currently
very
not.
much, Dr. Ikenga.
You are welcome. You are welcome. Yeah, that's a round 4 man talking. You don't chop Azinonet money well.
Not be small. Not be small.
Yeah,
we
so
thank God.
you are going to tell us your very brief story in just 1 minute. Just a minute. You tell us how far you have fared in Azinonet. All right. I also have to unmute Madam Gloria Oputa. Madam Gloria Oputa. You also give us your short story and tell our people how far you have fared in the last few months that you said yes to Azinonet. Okay, let's begin with Mr. Engineer Pagoski in the house. Please, over to you.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, CEO. Thank you for that wonderful exhortation that you gave. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, Dr. Golson, the Kenga one of Azinonet. Thank you, other leaders that are here present. I thank you so much. Well, it has been a wonderful opportunity, the first of its kind. There is no other Azinonet. Azinonet is the first of its kind in the whole of Africa. It has been a very wonderful journey since I joined. You know, Azinonet has really taught me a lot of things. Like today, by the special grace of God, my previous cash out from round 3, we are still busy eating the rice that I used it to buy.
Wow.
You know, so my family will be feeding on that 1 bag of rice, you can imagine. So Azinonet is a very wonderful opportunity. And quite a lot
Mr.
of testimonies.
Pagoski, let me do a little. Mr. Pagoski, let me do a little interview with you, just briefly. How many accounts do you have in Azinonet?
Where by the special grace of God, I have up to like 6 accounts. And I'm also managing accounts for several members in the of my team. You know, I have someone that have 39 accounts. I have some that have 10 accounts, 7 accounts, you know, just like that. You know, a lot of accounts.
Amazing.
So it's amazing.
All right. So what will you tell our new persons that are here in this house? What will you tell them just in a minute?
Well, for those of us that are here for the first time, I will say don't delay at all. Don't delay. Just go and register, send your payments, make your payment. Azinonet is legitimate. Okay, it's paying out. You know, you don't have to be afraid, or it's not a puzzle scheme. It's not an investment scheme. You know, Azinonet is not it's a limited liability company. We have a CEO. You heard from him when he was speaking previously. So don't be afraid. Hurry up and get registered immediately.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Pagoski, Engineer Pagoski, for sharing your thoughts. And also, one thing I got from it is that don't delay at all. You say a word is enough for a wise. Delay is dangerous. Dangerous. Delay is dangerous. Don't delay. Get into Azinonet so that you'll be among those people they say, now we start and now we day front. It's very important. Thank you very much, Engineer Pagoski, for that amazing thoughts.
Thank you so much, Dr.
Madam Gloria Oputa in the house as she tried to on her microphone. Her mic is even on already. Good evening, ma. Please tell us where you are joining us from and a short journey, just in 1 minute. Share with us how far you've gone. Thank you.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, our CEO, the man with a small body but a mighty engine. I usually, when I'm talking to my husband, I usually refer to the CEO as the small man with big engine. Oga CEO, thank you very much. God bless you for this wonderful opportunity that you gave to us. Then my leader, Dr. Godson, thank you very much for your training and everything. And other leaders in the house, I greet all of you. Our new members, good evening. Welcome to Azinonet. Now, let me quickly talk about my experience in Azinonet. The very day I saw Azinonet on Facebook, because I came in through Facebook ad, the very day I saw it and I called Dr. Godson, I knew I have hit a jackpot. To me, Azinonet is an oil well. Just with 15,000, you can make almost $1 billion. And there is no business on earth for people like us, the ordinary man or the ordinary masses in Nigeria, that you can use 15,000. With just 15,000, you make such an amount. No, it is not possible. But with Azinonet, you can use that 15,000 to make millions of naira. And another thing I want to advise people that are here, the newcomers, if you want to join, don't look back. Don't think twice. Don't think twice. Just make up your mind and join Azinonet. And if you can afford it, don't come in with just one account. No, come in with multiple accounts. That is when you enjoy Azinonet. If one account is not paying out today, the other one will be paying out. So when you have multiple accounts, you enjoy it better than moving with one account. So I will advise that you don't think twice. Just make the decision. Take your decision this night. Thank God the account details has been placed on the comment section. Just do your payment and get back to the person who invited you to this meeting. Thank you very much.
Amazing. Thank you so much. My leader who will not disappoint. I know her very well. All right. Thank you so much. Coach Mirabel, can you share with us before Madam Timi? Madam Timi, please kindly check your chat on this Zoom app so you can respond to me.
I've seen it.
All right. Excellent. So Coach Mirabel, just in 1 minute, all right, tell us how you join Azinonet and how far you are enjoying this project.
Amazing. Thank you so much for the opportunity. I remembered in the last day of August, someone I know very well, done a few projects on the online space, reached out to me. And by the first week of September, I listened to the video he sent to me, and that very moment, the very first day, I caught a view of Azinonet. I caught the vision that same minute. It didn't take me up to a minute. The moment I was done listening to the video, it didn't take me up to a minute because I can just imagine what the future is going to look like. And seeing myself on the other side, are you kidding? That I will pay one time 15,000 naira, $10, and earn 767 million. Don't forget that money is already on my mind. I can already see it in my bank account, even though I had not started already. So I started calling the person. I started calling Mr. Abdurazak. Please talk to me. Who am I? I want to see. Add me to the group. Like, are you for real? Is it true? In my lifetime, this is going to happen? It's just amazing. It's amazing. So please, I want to encourage you. I saw myself as lucky till tomorrow. So I congratulate you that you are right on board. Don't miss this opportunity. See it as your own project. Run it like your life depends on it. Don't give it a breathing space. We have over 8 billion people on earth. If the first person is saying no, go to the next, until you begin to get yes, unstoppable. Because no one can stop you on this opportunity. The moment you start, you won't want to stop until you win 767 million plus. Huge money, I tell you. That kind of money that can back that your dream. It's doable, guys. I can see it already. What are you waiting for? Congratulations, everyone. Congratulations to every one of us on board on this amazing project. Thank you so much.
All right, that's Coach Mirabel. Coach Mirabel, they sent you a video. Come on, which video is that? Which video? Which video is that? Coach Mirabel.
It was the what is Azinonet, how it works. Welcome to an amazing opportunity. Yes.
And do you know that most of our guests have actually watched one video or the other? Yes. And you said something that the very minute you saw this opportunity, you knew that this is something, this is a good mind.
It was doable.
Yeah.
Of course, it was doable.
Speed is very important. Speed is very important.
Doable. Funny enough, I was the one disturbing him. He told me no. I said, no, please send me detail. I want to make payments. Please.
You see
I was
now?
practically begging him. You know?
Wow.
So I opened my group that same night. And then I pulled my group close to over 100. And before you know it, goodness, it's amazing. This project makes, I wake up praying about it. I go around my activity every day, just dreaming about the future, because I can see myself already there. So see yourself already on the other side, and your 767 million plus resting in your bank account. It's doable, guys. Let's go there.
Thank you very much, Coach Mirabel. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. All right. So tonight we have 4 hands that are up for questions, and I will be passing the visible microphone to Madam Azinonet, that's Madam Timi Emmanuel, who is going to moderate the question and answer session. As at this time, I'm not just yielding the mic, but I'm also signing out and saying, have an amazing time, and don't forget to make your payment. I'm also dropping again the account details on the comment section. Copy it and make payment. And if you're watching live on YouTube, I'm also dropping the account number on the replay button of this YouTube live broadcast. Don't forget to make payment and become an Azinonet partner today. And I know it will be an amazing journey for all of us.
Okay, good evening, everyone, once again.
Thank you very much. My name remains, sorry, a call came in. A call came in. They know I'm about signing out. All right. My name remains Azinonet, the king and one of Azinonet. Madam Timi, over to you, and thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir, for the opportunity to work side by side with you in this journey. Thank you so much, Mr. CEO, sir, for this opportunity. I appreciate. This is really a defining moment for me as a member of Azinonet, a pioneer member of Azinonet, and I'm on that journey. Consistency is my goal I want to achieve. Madam Joy Akede, please go ahead and talk to us. Where are you calling us from? And then go ahead and ask your question.
Yeah, hi, good evening.
Good evening.
Thank you for the information. Thank you to everybody who have spoken so far. I have 2 questions, please.
Where are you calling
from? Okay, I'm calling from Lagos, Nigeria.
Okay, you're welcome, ma'am.
Thank you. I have 2 questions, please. The thing is, we have heard things like this. I have done things like this severally, and they bring 2, they bring their 2. You work with your team, you bring your 2. You know, all of that has been said, all of that has been done, and at the end of the day, we have lost naira, we have lost dollars, we have lost, different currencies. Now, my first question will be, when you bring your 2, they bring their 2, really what happens to the last person who does not have a 2 to bring? Because in the process of many people being burnt, we all is the same set of people in a way that are in your circle. Most of the time you bring the next what you have found, just like Azinonet, right? So in a way, by the time, because looking at the current economy now, 15,000 naira for some people is huge, right? So
Yeah.
some it to be like a sacrifice they are making for this purpose. But my first
Oh,
question would be, what happens to that one person after signing up, does not get the two, or maybe finds one person and it takes 1 year and the person has still not gotten that second person to complete that first leg of two, right? So what happens to that person?
okay, Ma, let me ask a funny question. I'm just laughing at it. You know, will you wait for 1 year, you know, for you to cash out to the next level?
I'm not saying
No, I'm not really, that's not really the answer to your question. I'm just laughing at the fact that maybe I want to move to the next level. I'll be waiting for one downline for 1 year. Wow, that's so odd.
if you're not
Okay, please, let me have your second question so I can answer the two together. Don't worry, there's no need deliberating on that. Let me have your second question so I can answer the two at once.
okay. The second question now is the fact that there is no products, attached to this. So I would like
Okay,
because my own understanding now is more like you bring the 15,000 and administrative fee is deducted, and then the remaining is pretty much shared amongst, I would like to understand really how
okay,
that is
okay,
distributed,
okay,
what that
okay.
person ends what level at the second level.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much. Now, I know I was a bit fast during the presentation, but it's quite easy to understand. First of all, your first question was in regards to how will people continue the business if someone is stuck in that term now, or someone is here to get their two. And since the process works with that, now, Azinonet is a Pan-African project. It's not just Nigeria project. And then, like you already said, several of us have done several businesses, and because of that, our circle of friends, some people even said their friends cannot trust them anymore whenever they bring anything. It's just a sad story, okay? But I think you can rewrite your story. You can choose how far you want to go. Before I started the Azinonet project with our CEO, I've done several others as well. So I understand that pain when you're starting something as beautiful as this and people don't want to listen to you. What I did, I had to go out of my circle. We have the large contacts on Facebook. We have the large contacts on our mails. We have the large contacts on WhatsApp. We have new people we walk past every day. We have new shops opened around us every day. Do you know that you can meet one person that can turn around your business? See, I've seen some quotes, and I think it's true. Your business cannot boom with your immediate contacts. As I started, my husband felt it's one of those things I started again. Nobody trusted, nobody believed. Even my mom was seeing me. She came to do Omugo in my house. She was seeing me pressing my phone. To listen, she was complaining, why am I always pressing my phone? Because that is where I knew I'm a very shy person, seriously. I started learning how to talk when I started doing multi-level. I had to start with my phone. I do my business on my phone. So every day there's someone that is posting something new. You start engaging and making friends, making new friends, finding out what they do is not bad, but your aim is to show them Azinonet. That is one thing we do. And again, if you are somebody that, like you have said, you have been in the business for a long time, you will not find out that you are waiting for downline. If you're waiting for downline, then maybe you don't have a target. As I am right now, I want to catch 130, 45, 90, 135, yes, 135,000 naira. That is what I want to cash out in 1 week now. That is what I'm thinking about. So I will not be waiting for downline. Downline is coming. I'm waiting for them to bring two. That is why many of us do multiple accounts. It's not because we just want to show off. It's because we cannot wait. You're hearing somebody talking about 9 months, the person wants to hit level 15, and then I'm there claiming title, Madam Azinonet. My sister, the fire that is burning you will not wait for downline. That is the thing. That is just the code. If you wait for downline, you will be there waiting. But in the process of helping our downlines, they are cashing out, you are cashing out, is the beauty of Azinonet. And then there are some people that definitely they are lazy, they don't want to work, or they feel that because somebody, gave them an objection, they don't want to do again. We have seen all types. So I'm giving you the courage that it is you that will determine how far you want to go. It is not your downline. You are the one that will burn them with the same fire that's burning you. The same way I call my team members and I throw some of them, I talk to them in a way that I want them to sit up. When I visit, I started laughing. I say, see, why I'm talking to you like this is because you cannot continue in this level you are. So you are the one that will determine how far you want to go, not your downline, because you know that if you don't feel that person's board, you will not go. So you will now find a way to feel that board, but there's a tendency for you to make them not to sleep. If you make them to just relax, they will be relaxing. So, and again, Nigeria is over 200 million before we even talk about other countries that are coming into Azinonet. So this is the call for everyone. Don't be waiting for downline. If you continue to wait for downline, downline will downline you and you'll be there and you'll be complaining Azinonet it's not working. The same thing with several systems. If uplines are willing to support downlines, we will not be here. But we're not encouraging downlines to rest. That is what I want you to understand. Please understand my language on both sides. You are too hot to be waiting. Like I was saying, talking about example. That's an example of 1 year. Oh my God. It's an error. Please have the mindset that we are going to help a lot of people. Some of them may be arrogant. Some of them may be cold. Some of them may be hot. In my team, I have hot, I have cold. I know I balance all. Do you understand? So you are the one that will determine how fast you want to go. It's not downline. And then we have refund policy. Anybody that is sleeping too much, we give them bed, give them a good cushion or whatever. Let them sleep very well. We refund their money, then go and sleep. We continue our business. So Azinonet does not keep you stranded in one place. I'm not talking to you alone. I'm talking to everyone that is listening because there are several of us that are experiencing this thing you're talking about. I also experienced the same thing. I have someone I'm working on that have been here for several months. The same excuse of, "Mother, help me now." How long will you continue to pamper people like that? So, my dear, this thing you're saying is what we are passing through, but your wife is strong enough. You pass through, cut all corners, and make sure that you are there where you are going to. So, we are Nigerians. We know how the economy is biting us, and we have been surviving. See, me, I love this country because in this country, your head will be hot. If you are cold, you will just be there. They'll just be trampling on you and passing. If you are cold. So you have to learn these tricks. There are several ways to do it. As you keep encountering the challenges, you'll be conquering them and you'll be going. Okay, so that is the aspect of that first part. The second part you were asking, oh dear Lord, help me. I tried to, I just felt the fire that has been burning in this house and I found myself stretching too much on that matter. But seriously, we need to up our game. We can't keep waiting for downline, seriously. But Coach Mirabe, please, can you help me? The second question, I'm trying to remember what she asked, the second question.
Okay, she said that how do
navigate from one board to the next? Okay.
To the next,
now, once your board is complete 6, you are moving to board 2. In your board 2, you are going to wait for the 6th person to meet you in board 2. Now, 2 persons are going to get their first cash out. They will go to meet you. The 4 also will do the same thing. And once your board is filled up again in round 2, you are going to get to round 3. So you are going to do your upgrade and you are going to withdraw the balance. Now, there are situations where people can be so fast. You might have somebody that is so fast and the person can, overtake those 6 persons and come and meet you in level 2. As long as the person's board is filled, the person can move to meet you in level 2. So you're not really stuck to that. It must be this 6. If this 6 does not move, I'm stuck. No, it's not like that. It's a situation of first board to fill up, the first person to move. That's how it is. Okay. I believe I've been able to clear your doubts, and I look forward to working with you. Thank you so much. I'll get back to who invited already. Thank you so much. I want to welcome our CEO. His hands are up. Yes, Mr. CEO, sir.
All right. Thank you.
Madam Azinonet, I just want to maybe add a little voice to the question that she asked, the first one. I hope I'm heard.
Yes,
Loud
sir.
and
Go ahead,
clear,
sir.
All right. So yesterday, somebody who really is interested in Azinonet, very super interested, but he was so concerned. And his concern was this, the question that she raised. He said he loved the Azinonet model, but his own fear is that what happens when people are no longer coming in or the last person don't have anybody to register? So after I engaged him, he said that, yes, you are true. I told him that question of what if the last person don't have anybody to register does not even arise in the first place. That question does not even arise. So I gave him only a few examples to let him understand that. First, let's say you open a bank and you need people to always open accounts so that the bank would be existent, like First Bank, who is over 100 and maybe 20 or 30 years old. What if there is nobody in Nigeria to open account with First Bank? Does that situation arise? The answer is no. Now, I leave that one. I say, okay, for example, you open a school. You need people to enroll into either JSS1 or Primary 1 or KG1 or Pre-KG1 possibly every academic year. The day people stop enrolling, schools will close, banks will close, and all businesses. I asked him, does that situation arise? He said the answer is no. So what makes you think that there will be no human being in Nigeria, assuming we don't even go to any other African countries? Why would you even think that there is a time when there will be no human being to do business in this country? So the question of what if somebody, last person does not even have somebody to raise that does not even, except people are not going to be giving birth again, or people are not going to be dying. As long as people are giving birth and people are dying, definitely there will always be somebody who will open accounts with any of the banks, even the banks that are yet to open, yet to be established, even in the next 20 years. They will still establish and they will still have thousands of persons opening their accounts. Schools that are going to be established in the next 50 years, they will also have number of students registering with them in addition to the existing one. So that question does not even arise. But when we finish, he said that, yes, you are right. But sometimes we just think as if these are situations that are impossible. But I also gave him a reason why. For example, I want to use the banks for example. The only way a bank or a school will not be able to enroll new person will only be when either the bank or the school is not fulfilling its promises. For example, the bank. The promise of the bank is that bring your money here. If you are current accounts, whenever you want to do transactions, you will seamlessly do it, be it saving or current. But for current, we are not paying you, but we are going to be charging you for the seamless services that we are going to render. Then if you do savings, we will pay you based on the agreement. As long as the bank is able to provide seamless services for processing of payments, as long as the bank is able to fulfill promises on payment of savings accounts, if these two basic services are being provided by the bank, people will always go open account with these banks. The same thing, school. If the teachers are able to teach and students are able to pass, it's able to learn and pass their exams, definitely they will have persons to register, to enroll. So the same thing applies to Azinonet. Azinonet, if Azinonet is able to pay the board as at when you owe, Azinonet promises that when you complete your first round, you are entitled to 24,000 payments. When you complete your round 2, you are entitled to 45,000, then 90,000, 180,000, 375,000, and so on and so forth to 700 million. As long as Azinonet is paying members who do their job, there will always be people to register. And the way Azinonet business structure is modeled, that before your board is filled up, the money to pay you is already available. So there is no way. Today, by God's grace, we are 9 months and 27 days in business. There is no record of anybody who completed his board from round 1 to the last round that we now have that have not been paid. And so since we are paying, there is no way somebody will not register. And since we are paying our taxes as at when due, or our commitment to the regulatory agencies, there is no way government officials will say that Azinonet has not met their needs. So what is important for any business is that keep your promises to your clients, then ensure that you run the business in compliance with the appropriate regulatory agencies. Once these two things are done, there is no business that will not thrive. But when these two conditions are violated, you don't keep your promises to clients, and you don't maybe any of them, then your business will have problems and people will not come in again, irrespective of the services that you provide. So the question, what if the last person does not get somebody to register, does not even arise in Azinonet, except Azinonet failed to pay our members, whereas violating or not able to fulfill their promises of payment, which is not possible, or Azinonet is not doing the business in Nigeria according to the laid down laws. So I will encourage you to just move ahead. We are going to pay. Our mission is to raise middle class or millionaires nationwide. Azinonet is here to create a financial ecosystem that will act as a catalyst. Our mission for 10 years is to raise 1,000 100 self-made billionaires. Our mission for 10 years. We are 9 months and 27 days now. In 10 years' time, our mission is to raise 100 self-made billionaires and 1,000 self-made multi-millionaires minimum. With that, we believe that we would have created a financial ecosystem that will contribute meaningfully to the growth and development of this nation. I just felt I needed to just add this to spice us up. Madam Timi, over to you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Madam Coach Mirabel, what do you think? As if I'm hearing some music.
Honestly, our CEO just nailed it. As far as there's morning breaking and the night setting, once there is morning and night, we guarantee that this project is going to be on by the grace of God. You have nothing to fear. When you ask that kind of question, my thought was that it's not difficult to know, because the moment you wake up in the morning, your bills are already waiting. Okay. And as they are not putting you into consideration. They are not considering your feelings. You will always have people to tell about this amazing opportunity. A closed mouth, a closed destiny. If you wake up, for instance, my sister, and your hair is looking good, somebody will recommend and say, where did you make your hair? Yeah. And you refer them to a salon. You have just done referral without being paid. All right? But you are sharing this amazing opportunity to new people every day and bringing them on board and changing their lives. I tell you, I wake up thanking the person who showed me this opportunity. I keep blessing him every day, because just by that act, my finances has improved drastically. What are you waiting for?
Well, thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, ma. Let's go on. Let's beat our time. 10 p.m. will not exceed us in this meeting. Golden Moses, can you please go ahead and talk to us? Where are you calling us from? and your
Thank
question.
you very much. Thank you for that wonderful presentation. My name is Moses Nathaniel Isaac. I'm popularly known as Golden Moses. I'm calling you from Abuja.
You're welcome, sir.
I appreciate the energy put up together for this presentation. One of my questions have been answered, and
Okay,
I
sir.
will go ahead and ask only the second one. The first was on the structure, and you have made us to understand that you move to the next round only when 6 people have been able to meet you on the board, on your current board, which is wonderful. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Now, my second concern is I understand Azinonet is a global business. May I ask, when they finish what is the method of payment for those who are offshore?
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you true?
For those who are outside the country, for other countries, members who may want to participate, how do they make payment and how do they receive their payment? Is it in their own country's currency? Is it in dollars? Is it in crypto?
Okay. Thank you so much, sir. Okay,
Right.
so at the moment, we are running Naira. We are running Naira, though our exchange rate is in $10. So any country that is participating understands $10. Now, we have several of our team members that have people in diaspora, and they have a smooth relationship with them. Now, the integrity is one key word at the moment, though definitely Azinonet is going to figure out a way for those in diaspora to participate going forward. But for now, we are still running the Naira platform. So those of them that are participating, they pay into the Naira account, and then they have their monies, funded back to them. Madam Coach Mirabe, do you have something to say about this?
Sorry, I didn't hear the last word.
Yes, I want to know, he's talking about those in diaspora at the moment. How are they going to pay in and also receive their payments?
Okay, excellent. I have some partners from Cameroon, and we're looking out to get in a process where they can sign up. But for the moment, we're using the Nigerian accounts to register them. We know that by the grace of God, with the innovative ideas from our CEO, there's a project that's going to be found up maybe in future. I'm not aware yet. But until then, those people need to register and have a Nigerian account to be able to send in, receive their monies. Don't forget that monies are paid directly to your bank account. So that's part of the process during registration, where you put in your account number and so monies flows in daily. So you must have a registered Nigerian, one of the Nigerian accounts, banks, I mean to say, where you can receive those monies from. Thank you.
Okay, I wanted to know, is there anybody that have idea about if all these online banks, if the foreigners can operate them, all these money points and all that?
I think the CEO, I can see the CEO have his hand up. Maybe he has something to say about my concern.
Okay, sir. Go ahead, sir.
Yes. For first, Azinonet, we intend to grow organically. And in doing that, we also want to ensure that the business is done in compliance with the laws of Nigeria.
Okay.
There is nothing stopping us from doing international, but as a new company, we discovered that the government is actually, I don't know, it might be true, I don't know whether it is correct or not, but it appears there is some kind of push to clamp down on companies that are doing Forex and online trading and all of that. So initially, we were trying to accept a payment using Binance and all that. But when we saw what was happening, we said that we decided to just cut it off and did strictly on Naira. So those in diaspora, for if they are Nigerians, they can, with their NIN and with their BVN, they can open account with any of these online banks. Then money can be, they can use those ones to register, then Naira can be paid into their own bank accounts. And of course, you know that the fastest earner, the fastest person in Azinonet is a Nigerian that is based in overseas in Europe. I believe he should be in this meeting, but I don't want to mention his name. He's an overseas, and he's the fastest. I think it's less than 2 months or about 2 months, and he's already around 6. So he's the fastest person. He's based in diaspora. So if they are Nigerians in diaspora, let them register. We have a lot of people in the Americas, in US, Texas, all over the world that are Nigerians that are participating. So if they are Nigerians, just open one of with the mobile accounts, mobile banks, then you can register. But if they are non-Nigerians and they don't have a Nigerian bank account, they may not be able to register. But this is what some persons are doing or possibly planning to do for their team members. Based on trust, they can send their money to you. You can register, receive the money in your own bank account, then exchange this to their own currency and send to them. I think 1 or 2 persons are doing that for their non-Nigerian friends. So it's doable, depending on how you figure out. But Azinonet will consolidate in Nigeria, then we can expand. And before we go to any diaspora, first of all, we'll go and ensure that Azinonet is fully established in compliance with the local laws of those countries before we operate. But for now, either they open a mobile account, open with these mobile banks, or if they are non-Nigerians, you can manage their funds and find a way to send it to them. That is how we can help those in diaspora, those foreigners for now. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Okay, I think the question has been cleared. Can we go on to Rita? Rita Nwaka.
Yes, how you doing? Are you sure?
Hello.
Yes, good evening, ma.
Good evening, house.
Yes, good evening, ma.
Yeah, are you hearing me?
Yes, ma. Yes, ma. Where are you calling us from?
I'm calling from Abo, Delta State.
You're welcome, ma.
Thank you. I want to appreciate all those who have spoken so far. Please, I have a question. The first circle is a team of 7 members.
Yes.
Okay. If the first person, if the team now is complete, a complete team, the first person cashes out. What is the duration between the first person cashing out and the second and the third? Is it weekly basis, daily basis, or how does it go? What is the pattern of cashing out if it has completed? That means everybody in that team has already paid.
Yes.
So what is now the time frame or time difference between the first person cashing out, the second, third to the 7th person?
Oh, okay.
That is my question.
Is that all? Do you have another question?
No, that's all for now. That's what I have in mind. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Now, somebody can fill up his 7 persons in one day.
Okay.
So somebody can do 7 accounts. Definitely, that person is moving. Does not have to wait for his upline or whoever that is at the top.
Okay.
So if you come in and you are getting your 6, you are moving. So you don't have to wait for anything. Now, if that team, they are on fire and they want to run with speed, they can determine how many balls they want to move in one month or in one day or in 1 week.
Okay.
Do you understand? Now, some people in multiple accounts, while some people have strong team members that are vibrant. So that way they can just be moving. They don't have to wait for any timing. The timing is you. You are the one that determines how fast you want to move. As long as your board is filled, Azinonet recognizes your board, the algorithm pays you the next day, searches through all the boards and credits the board. And every board is made up of 7. The next board, every board is made up of 7. Even if you're in level 5, 6, any level is made up of 7. So as long as people keep upgrading, the board keeps filling up and everybody's going.
Okay. So as soon as the board is complete, the next day it cashes out for every member.
Yes, that
Until the
particular
second
person that
group again completes, it cashes out.
yes, that person's
Okay.
board that fill up cashes out the next day. The next day your board is credited, you cash out. The next person, like anybody, there can be
Okay.
2, 3 in that thing that cash out that fill up that same day.
That
The next
same
day
day.
they will vote. Yes,
Oh,
so
okay.
the
Thank
only
you very
thing
much.
the only thing there is sometimes when your downline fill up his board before you, if your
Okay,
board
you
fill up,
now
you want
process.
to
Okay.
upgrade. Yes,
Okay.
you can cross. Yes. So if your
Okay.
board fill up, you want to receive your payment the next day, you may find out that your board is not credited. So at that point, you reach out to admin because your downline, the algorithm searches through your board and picked that your downline because zone was filled. Do you
Okay.
understand? So it's a automatic process.
Okay. And every member of a board is like a leader in another section.
Yes. Everybody started.
Okay.
Yes, everybody
Okay.
bought 777. So as you are coming in, your upline may be seeing you as number 4, number 5, but
Okay.
you have started
But
your
you
own.
are a leader in your own ring, in your own team.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma. You're
Okay.
welcome. Have you registered, ma?
I'm planning to this week. So I'm trying to get my team people ready so that we can cash out fast.
Okay, yes. People should just arrange yourself like that and definitely everybody will be smiling.
All right, thank you.
Okay, ma. Our members meeting is on Wednesday.
Thank you.
So quickly get on board so that by Wednesday I should be seeing you in the meeting. Okay, Mr. Emmanuel Christopher, can you unmute and tell us where you are calling us from and your comments? Mr. Emmanuel Christopher, are you there? If you are not ready, or hi, Kenna, you can unmute. Tell us where you're calling us from, Mr. Ikenna. Wow. Mr. Ikenna, you're welcome, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir. Where are you calling us from, sir?
From Bayelsa, in Agua.
You're welcome, sir. Are you registered?
Yes, ma.
Okay, you're welcome, sir. Go ahead, sir.
All right, ma. Thank you for the opportunity. I just want to ask a little question based on the team board. Assuming now that I has a 7 or 2 or 3, let's say 3 accounts.
Yes.
If I have 3 accounts now, knowing that one with 1 account, once we want to cash out, you cash out 24,000, right?
Yes.
Person with 3 accounts, if I'm cashing out, how much am I going to cash out with multiple? That's my question.
That's
Is
all
it
right.
the same 4,000 or it will be increased? I just want to know.
Okay, yeah. Each board is 24,000 that you are getting. So if you have 3 board, for example, you are going to get 24 times 3 times. That is, if the first one fill, you get 24,000. The second one fill his own board, you get 24,000. The third one fill his own board, you get 24,000. If it's like that, 45, 45, 45, 90, 90, 90, just like that. So multiple account gives you benefit of any multiple times. That is just the beauty of it. Did you get what I said?
I understand. I get. Then another thing I want to know. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Another thing I want to know. If I complete my board now, assuming I complete my board now, and I cash out on the first round, all right?
Yes.
Then on the second round, is it until my downline complete reach to my distance, to the stage that I am, before I cash the second round?
Yes, until 6 persons from your lower board complete their board and upgrade to meet you on your the board where you are. Then your 6 is
that is
complete
when
in
I will.
that, now upgrade and also go to the next board. That's how it moves. Every board is made up of 7. The higher, but every board, no matter the level you are, is made up of 7. So it fills up from level 1. So if you want to even support your team members, it's from level 1. Everybody goes to register at level 1 and keeps moving to come and meet you where you are.
Serious. Okay. Thank you for the
Just
question.
work with your sponsor, work with your team. Definitely, you will be working together, and definitely it's going to be smooth. It's not only your effort that makes up your board. So keep working with your team members, working with your upline, and definitely you will fly.
It's all right. All right. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. Mr. Christopher, it seems that you were muted earlier. Can we hear from you? Yes, where are you calling us from?
Good evening to all in the house.
Good evening,
I'm
sir.
calling from Delta State.
You're welcome, sir.
Good evening. I am persuaded, but I have a question. I really appreciate the CEO and the rest of the member team. But my question is, in the board, we have 7 people.
Yes.
And these 7 people are bringing 15,000 naira. Okay.
Each. Yes.
Now, how much would that be?
That's 105,000.
For the 7 people?
7 accounts.
105,000. My
Yes.
second question is, in the second board, which is level 2, isn't it?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, I'm with you. Go
In
ahead.
the second board also, are we still bringing another 15,000 naira?
No. The second board is filled up from the first board. So if you are in level 2, it is the time of those 6 persons that are in your level 1 board to also fill up their board and meet you. So if you want to, maybe your own testimony, somebody else want to join, or you want to add more accounts, you must bring them to level 1 and start those accounts in level 1. Those persons that are coming in must start from level 1. You cannot put 15,000 in level 2. Do you understand?
Okay.
You cannot put 15,000 level 2 to fill up your level 2.
The level 2 is filled from level 1.
Yes. The same way you upgraded, the same way the
Okay,
others
what
also
of
upgraded.
3? And there are, so that is
Same way it keeps upgrading like that. Once your 2 fill up, you
okay.
upgrade to level 4. The same way everybody upgrades like that. That's how we keep moving from 1, 2, 3, 4 to 15.
Okay, please, our last caller make a question which the answer is not clear to me. Now, I
Okay.
want you to clear me on that. The issue of the payment. Well,
Yes.
once that 7 people on the board is completed, how
Yes.
long will it take for the board to collect their money, or I mean their payment? Let me put it that way. Is
Okay,
it
if your board,
or is it daily, or is it quickly?
that's what I'm saying. If your board fill up today, are you listening? Hello, sir.
Yes, I'm with you.
Okay, if your board fill up
I'm with
today.
you.
Okay, if your board fill up today from 12 a.m., the Azinonet algorithm will search through all the boards that are qualified and draw and credit their wallets. So the next day, your wallet will be credited. Then, as you wake up in the next day, you are going to check your wallet for that particular account that is completed. And then you will now place for upgrade. You subscribe to the higher board before you place for withdrawal. So if your board fill up today, the next day, you are going to see your wallet credited.
Then how to apply for the higher board?
That's what I'm saying. You're going to work with your sponsor. We have our members meeting every Wednesday where we teach people how to do these things. But you can go back to who invited you, go back to your sponsor. They will coach you on all that. It's not difficult.
Okay, but if the person, like me now, I saw the adverts,
yes,
I think on Facebook, and I need to, they say you should go to the learn more button, which I did before I come along with this. And I don't really know who's responsible for the advert. So who should I meet?
Go back and chat the contact. That link took you to maybe a group, or it took you to a WhatsApp group, right? Go back to that group and you want to, you know the admins are there. They can be able to guide you. That's your sponsor. That's your upline.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. Techno, we cannot to you because Zoom recognizes those that have name. Okay, I'm saying Patrick. I think that's your name, but I'll get back to you. Golden Moses, I will get back to you. Ademola Adebogun. So please speak to us. Where are you calling us from?
Yeah, good evening. Can you hear me, please?
Good evening. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, my question is if I bought the entire if I buy the entire board, that's so what happens the next one? Do I still have to look for, if I'm the only one that bought the entire board, do I still have to look for other people to fill in part 2?
Okay, yes, because the other 6 persons need their boards to be completed. Unless you want to continue to be buying all the boards till level 15, and I'm not sure that is a good agenda. What we plan is that people should help other people to become big as well. You know, CEO told us something that, do you know that by the time you get to level 15, you have had over 100 people behind you that have become millionaires because of your teamwork, because of your support. So we are not encouraging people to do a solo business because we learned that.
Okay.
I understand.
Okay.
I
Sorry,
understand
let me just say this. The problem I have, having to convince people, talk to them. I don't want to, in the past, I've been involved in having to convince people for certain things and it doesn't work. And I don't think I want to go through that route any longer. That's why I felt if it is me and my money.
Listen, can you listen to me?
I need for the first project. Yes, I can.
Okay, thank you so much. Now, see what you do. We all have that history. Several people in this platform, in this call right now, have that history. So you're not the first and you will not be the last. Because several people will pass through the process. For you to get to where you're going to, you must pass through the process. Several businesses, have had their history. So we are also changing our history, our stories from this. Now, what you would do, like you have suggested, you want to do 7 accounts. Once you do your 7 accounts and you have your first cash out, that 24,000 naira alert is your noise that you are going to use it to make. That alert, you can post it on your status, you can remove your name, at least the alert, and post on your status. Do you know there are people that are online that you have not met before? The people on your circle, like I was telling the other lady earlier, the people on your circle already are familiar with you. That familiarity syndrome is a challenge. It's not only to business, several things. So you're going to make new friends intentionally. You're going to attend events you never planned to intentionally. You hear a gathering somewhere, you just stroll there, just a smile, just a wave, just a new chat. You have gotten a new friend and you're inviting the person to a meeting. We're not asking you to go and convince. What we tell you to do is invite them to us, invite to this Zoom call, invite to a meeting, maybe in your location, or show them the video. Let us be the one to talk to them on your behalf. Don't go explaining. That fact that some people want to go and start talking. I was talking to somebody just this night in my house. The person attended a physical meeting with me. Auntie Nash is saying, okay, first excuse, no money. Second excuse, she told her circle already. I said, don't explain. I told them then. Auntie Nash has not registered. As long as you go do the experiment by yourself, you are shooting your leg on the foot. Allow us to do the talking for you because we know several people have had this same history you're talking about. So let us help you. post on your status. The ones that will come, the ones that will not come will not come. So you are going to get fresh people. Intentionally target people that you know have influence. And then let us help you. Let us help you. So allow us to help you. Don't circle your mind at my circle. If your circle are not ready, look for new people, my brother. Look for new people.
Thanks for your
Just
time.
invite them, arouse the curiosity and invite them to the meeting. In this meeting, we're going to take all their questions, we're going to present the information to them. Because it's the first time people are seeing contribution in this way. So they have several questions, just like several people are asking questions now. We answer their questions, they get back to you that invited them and come and register. Do you understand? That is our 2080 for support rule that we have talked about.
It's okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much. See you at the top, sir. Have you registered already?
I'm planning to.
Get back to who invited you and get started immediately. I want to hear from you. I picked your name. I want to hear from you. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Yeah.
Mr. Patrick, can you talk to us? Where are you calling us from? And your question. Our time is already up. Mr. Patrick, you'll be the last person to speak, please. Wow, he's not even available. Wow. Our time is already up. This 10 p.m. We want to ensure that this meeting closes by 10 p.m. on the dot. And please, our members, we have meetings for members by Wednesdays, 8 p.m. And that meeting is a meeting that you shouldn't miss at all. Now, if you're also a registered member, ensure that you relate with your team member, your sponsor. Always do that. It makes the work easy for you. That experience they have is better. Mr. Patrick, you are the last person, please. And let's call it a night. Thank you. Can you unmute and tell us where you are calling us from? If you're not ready, Madam Coach Mirabel, thank you so much for your support. You're going to take the closing prayer and we'll call it a night. Go out, it's a new week. Go out, be smile intentionally. Smile intentionally. Greet people you never before in your street. Not enter a shop, just buy a pack of sweets just because you want to be friendly with that new customer. Exactly. It's so funny, but it's true. Seriously, it's true. Absolutely. With things we never planned to buy, and we bought. So it's not strange. But Coach Mirabel, please, can you just round up this meeting for?
All right, let us pray. Welcome aboard, everyone. Let us pray. Our Father and our King, we thank you for another opportunity for today. Thank you for this presentation. We thank you that lives are going to be changed. We ask for your mercy concerning each and every one of us, that as we go to sleep, protect us by your mercy and your grace. We ask that the eyes and understanding of our newbies be opened, that they go to the new week with new strength, new vigor, and believe in who they are and what God has made them to be. We ask that you grant us strength to go through the week successful, and we'll come back here with testimony on our next meeting day, because this opportunity is going to be changing lives that we do not know and those that we know through us. Thank you, Father, for answering our prayers. For this is the confidence we have in you, that whenever we call upon you, you will hear us. In Jesus' most powerful name, we have prayed. Amen and amen.
See you all in the next meeting on Tuesday by 8 p.m. Another Zoom call. So do well to start inviting, start engaging for your status. Madam Coach Mirabel, let's speak after the meeting on chat. Mr. Patrick, I believe you're going to be just brief. I noticed you've already unmuted your mic. We are already calling. Yes, Mr. Patrick, where are you calling us from?
Can you hear me?
Yes. Where are you calling us from?
From Benin City.
Okay. Please, let's make it 1 minute, please.
Oh, thank you very much for this privilege.
I would like to know the address in Benin City, 1. 2, I'm conversant with this kind of a network business. I've done it before on early 2000, which it was not
Yes.
on this kind of fund. It was on the certificate in papers. So I understand it very well. But what I want to know better is this. If the board is not completed, can there not be compensation, or it is a must that it must be always complete before we move to the next level or to receive anything?
If your board is not complete, nothing for you.
Okay, it must always be completed before the next level.
Yes, so your board must complete.
Okay, that is what I want to know, because the one I understand before, if it's three people that you have, please let me know the address in Benin.
Okay, get back to your sponsor, and then he will contact the admin to know where the Benin office is. We have leaders already in Benin, so I have my team in Benin. We have some others in Benin. So just get back to who invited you, who is your sponsor, and then contact the admin so that you'll be directed.
Okay, thank you very much. I will do that.
Thank you
God
so much.
bless you.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. God bless you.
Thank you all so much for your time.
For you.
I am closing this meeting now, please. Thank you.
God blessings. God bless us.
Please.
All right.
Good
All
night,
right.
everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
God bless us all.
Good night, everybody. Good night.
Yes.